Good morning. I'm Lindsay. Welcome to 10 at 10, where I'll be leading us through 10 minutes of breathing and gentle yoga movements. Let's begin in a comfortable seat, sitting cross-legged. And as you come into that seat, just take a moment to externally rotate your thighs. So you might actually take your hands and then just move your thighs so you can begin to find a deeper rooting of your sits bones. And as you find that, think about allowing your shoulders to come over your hips, and then let your hands rest gently on your lap. And if it feels okay, let your hands come palm open, allowing your fingers to soften and gently curl. Gaze softens or eyes close. Finding a gentle tuck of the chin, allowing the back of your neck to lengthen as the crown of your head reaches towards the ceiling. And just begin to notice your breath. Noticing the rise and the fall of your belly. As you inhale, your belly expands, filling up. As you exhale, your belly softens as you ground down. Inhale, belly fills, stretching, lengthening you. Exhale, belly softens, grounding and rooting you. And as you allow yourself to settle here, take a moment to tune into however you're feeling right now. Physically, any sensations that come up. Emotionally, any feelings that rise up. Just allowing yourself to acknowledge where you're at in this moment. And then I would like to invite this intention of hope. As you allow your mind to rest on this intention of hope, perhaps noticing any images that arise. And as you allow this sense of hope to begin to permeate your mind, let that hope begin to connect to your body via your breath. So as you inhale, bring that sense of hope into your physical being. As you exhale, soften and release hope out. Inhale, filling yourself up. Exhale, softening and releasing out. Take one more breath cycle here. And then as you take that next breath, let your chin come into your chest. Let your head be heavy. And just begin to find a gentle roll side to side of your head. Allowing one ear to come over your shoulder. And then rolling through center, letting that opposite ear come over your shoulder. An option to simply stay with this movement, or perhaps you take this into a full circle. If you're taking that full circle, think about lifting up through the back of your head and neck, and then coming through center. And if you're taking that full circle, the next time you come through center, go ahead, take that in the opposite direction. So you may hear those sirens. In fact, I'm sure you hear those sirens. And hear those sirens, I often take a moment to send an intention out to wherever those sirens are going. So perhaps just take a breath, sending some hope, some light to where those emergency vehicles are moving towards. And then allow that circle of your shoulders to come in the opposite direction as you roll here, allowing your arms, wrists, fingers to stay heavy and released. And then letting that come to stillness. And then just bring your hands to your knees and begin to roll in a circle through your hips. So pressing your chest forward, rolling to the side and back as your spine rounds. And as you roll through here, you can allow your head and neck to follow the same trajectory. Letting those exhales soften out of your body. And eventually allowing that to come to stillness. And then go ahead and cross your legs in the opposite direction. This might feel a little strange. Know that that's normal. And then we're going to take that circle in the opposite direction also. So if you're not sure which way that you went with that circle the first time, if it feels weird, you're probably going in the direction you haven't gone yet. And again, let your head and neck just follow that trajectory. Arms are soft. Breath keeps releasing from your body. And then allowing that to come to stillness, crossing over your ankles and taking a shift to a tabletop, spreading your fingers wide, shoulders over wrists, engaging through your index finger and your thumb. And then we're going to take this right into a down dog. So tuck your toes, press your hips up and back, and find that V shape with your body, pressing into your finger pads as you allow your neck to be long, gentle bend in your knees, and then start to pedal push through your legs, opening up your calves and your hamstrings. Continuing to focus on that exhale breath of release. And then allow this walk or this pedal push to turn into a walk that takes you to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Again, allowing for a generous bend in your knees. Let your gaze come towards your belly or thighs, allowing your head and neck to release. You might grab for opposite elbows here, give a little roll side to side, a shake of your torso and head, yes and no. If you have that grip of your arms, go ahead and switch the grip. Again, this might feel a little disorienting and awkward. That's okay, totally normal. And then releasing that grip down. And then we're going to come into 3 rounds of halfway lifts. So as you inhale, lengthen your spine, bring your hands to your shins, and press your hands actively into your legs. Shoulder blades melt onto your back. Gaze is at the ground. You might even think about moving your sits bones in opposite directions here. And then as you exhale, let that go. Take a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine, gaze to the ground. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, find length and space. Exhale, take it down. This time as you inhale, reach your hands up and out overhead, taking up space, actively reaching through your fingertips. Interlace your fingers at the webbing. And then just start to find some organic movements here, willowing out your spine. So rolling side to side, front to back. Again, focusing on that exhale breath. center. Keep that grip of your hand, reach up, but let your shoulder blades melt down. Find that inhale, and as you exhale, take this up and over to the right. Using that right hand to pull your left a little bit deeper, rolling that left shoulder back, gaze lifts, inhale here. Stay for that exhale. Inhale, bring yourself center. Exhale, take it over to the left. Use that left hand to pull your right hand, roll your right shoulder, lift your gaze, deep inhale, finding expanse. Stay for that exhale. Inhale, come center. And as you exhale, take it down through your forward fold. And then from here, go ahead, take a seat on your mat. Allow your legs to cross. Allow your hips to root. Your palms to shine open as we return for 3 breaths to intention. Allow your body to settle. Reconnecting to that roll of your breath. As you take that next inhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you all for joining me this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.